I run it back through my mind a lot. Sometimes I think it was the first shot that got me, and then it kind of feel like the last shot that got me. I'm just saying to myself, this gotta be the worst dream I ever had in my life. I dreamed I got paralyzed. Then I open my eyes and I'm looking at the hospital room, and I look down at my leg, and I'm trying to move them, and they ain't moving. I said, Lord, what the
For the ladies out there that's watching, you ain't fully, you can still fucking.
Man, I'm fully functional. Everything working about my legs. You better believe it. Come holler at your boy for real. You had plenty of nights of crying yourself to sleep, not just from the pain, the excruciating pain.
Can you talk about the incident, unfortunately, that caused you to be in a wheelchair?
Yeah, I got out of federal prison. I just did 15 years, 11 months. I got my first book deal when I was in prison. I was doing my thing. I came home, had something to come home to, promoting my books, building my brand, Cook for Spud Johnson, author, and everything was going lovely. I've been home, staying out the way, dealing with my federal probation. And I had never, before I went to prison, they never had that hood day, that 6 deuce day, that 5-5. They didn't have that before I go to prison. And the homie was like, come home for 111 day. I'm like, you know what? I ain't never been a part of none of that new ass shit, so I'm gonna go. So I come out here. I fly in that morning on 111-19. And we have a beautiful day. All my homies come out. We kick it. We go to the cemetery. We go eat. We go bowling. I mean, that's one of the best times I've ever had with my homies, just on some fun shit. So then next night I went and kicked it. Then the next day I was still kicking with the homies, running around. So I was leaving Sunday morning back to Houston. Sunday afternoon back to Houston. So that night I'm driving on my way to my mother's house. I was gonna get up the next morning, take her, go to church with her, take her to brunch, hit that bird, get on. One of my little homies called me and tell me that they're having a little visual for his wife's mother, because that January 12th was the year anniversary that her mom passed. And could I come over and sign some books and come kick it with him? I'm like, you know what, man, I'm tired. I'm gonna catch you on that next end, man. So I'm like, gotta be over, don't let it be over, big homie, come on through. So I like, fuck it. Changed my mind, went back over there on 85th and San Pedro on Swan Hood. And I looked around, it was cool, I had them all white. I'm just looking, checking the perimeters, everything was straight. We go over there. His wife, we all jib, his wife made me a plate, we kicking and talking. Next you know, somebody just, the Crips had to come off San Pedro. And they just got together in Avalon and started shooting. And it was like, I think the first, sometime I run it back through my mind a lot. Sometimes I think it was the first shot that got me, and then it kind of feel like the last shot that got me. It just, when it hit me, it didn't get me directly in my back, it hit me like on my side. And it's just like I dropped, boom. So I'm, you know, when it's shooting going on, when you hit the ground, you think I'm getting right up and go. And I push, and my legs ain't moving, I looked, and my legs like slanted. What the f? So I called my homegirl and tell her, come get me, Toto, come get me. So they come and he pulled me outside and shit. I was just like calling my sons and just like, man, I don't know what else was gonna happen. I just know I can't walk right now. So I'm gonna let them know. And then I'm in the car. They kept trying to give me drugs and I didn't want to take no drugs. I didn't want to go out. I'm scared I ain't gonna wake up. I don't know what's happening. Then I get to the hospital. I don't know how I hit the wire, but when they rolled me into that California hospital, I seen over 75 homies.
Damn.
They beat me to the hospital. And like, you all right? And I'm looking, and now they done hit me with that dope, so I'm, where the f all y'all come from? And all my niggas is looking at me, you look at me, you all right? And I'm like, I just really saying I can't walk. And they was like, well, I said, man, I can't walk. And I mean, I was screaming and crying, and I went out and woke up the next morning like, this gotta be a dream. You know how you wake up with your eyes still closed, you just laying there? I'm just saying to myself, this gotta be the worst. worst dream I ever had in my life. I dreamed I got paralyzed. Then I opened my eyes and I'm looking at the hospital room, and I look down at my leg, and I'm trying to move them, and they ain't moving. I said, Lord, what the f-? And then it's just the beginning of a nightmare that I turned into a dream though, for real. Cause see now, you know what I mean? You see how my muscles is moving? All that is coming back from daily work, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 12. You know what I mean? It's just all on God's time. I just gotta do what I gotta do and let him do the rest.
But for the ladies out there that's watching, you ain't fully, you can still fucking.
Man, I'm fully functional. Everything working about my legs. You better believe it. Come holler at your boy for real. You better believe it.
That's true.
That's my little joke. I let them know, man. Don't be looking at me with no pity. Everything work. I got you. Don't think I got you, baby. Don't be like, oh, no, oh. Come on over here and holler at your boy. But yeah, man, it was, you know, it's a journey. A lot I had to learn, a lot I had to deal with. Went through a lot of emotions that most men don't face. And I feel, I give a credit to my gangster that keep me grounded and rounded. You know what I mean? Because if the average, I don't think could just go through this mentally. The shit they with is just too much. You have plenty of nights of crying yourself to sleep, not just from the pain, the excruciating pain. So people think when you're paralyzed, they don't feel nothing. Trust me, I have nerve pain going all through my legs, off and on, all day long. That frustrates you. Don't want to do no hard drugs because you don't want to get addicted. You know what I mean? Sometimes been plenty nights I done call my G homies and cry to them, I can't do it. Bring me a pistol. And then like, nigga, you strong to that? We don't hear none of that talking no more. Shake it off. You know what I mean? Praying to God. Come on, man, why you doing this to me? The boo-hoo, why me, why me? But by being a gangster, you have to realize and look at it. Why not you? Look what you did.
Right.
How many people have you paralyzed?
True.
How many people have you done something dangerous to? I mean, permanent to? I don't know. I can't count that. I mean, I know I bust my gun a lot. So in that taking, I got to suck this up and I got to take it. I got to keep in my faith and believe in my faith and believe in my strength and just, you know, keep doing what they tell me to do and stay healthy as I can. And, you know, if I walk again, I'm walk again. If I don't, I don't. I'm cool with it. I'm living. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything. You know, I put my pants with everyone on one at a time like everybody else. Ain't nothing I ain't doing, so you know what I mean? But I want to walk again because there's a few people I want to fuck up. But that's another story. A couple on the kicking their ass because they think they tough. They talking slick to me because I've been in this shit. You know who you is, so you know what it is. I done called about at least 15 of my homies out to get in the car with me and squabble with me. They don't want to squabble with me. I said, go on, get in the car with me, lock the door, put that child-proof thing on so they can't unlock their door, and beat the f*** out of them. I'm sorry. Beat their ass. Because I know they wouldn't say nothing to me like this if I wasn't standing up. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, but like I tell everybody, they can't keep a stand up and sitting down.
Okay. There you go.